It didn't record? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh man, are you? Oh my god! Now I see the live button. Uh, so are we doing this again? Or are we just saying fuck it?
Fuck it.
Like
I fucking hate this shit, man.
we've been at this for like 2 hours.
1 o'clock in the fucking morning.
All right, man. I think this is probably gonna be the last year we do this recap stuff. See, now we can't recreate what we just did.
No, it was organic. It was
Yeah,
natural.
it was.
The shit talking of Steve was
How
the highlight of it all.
about this? We'll tell the guys what happened and kind of push me back to like the first week of the playoffs.
We can do that. I thought when you accepted it, like,
By that time, like people will be a little more creative with the questions too.
yeah, I'm not a very good interviewer either, man. I don't know what the hell to say. I
Huh.
So, guys, this is
Huh?
recorded now, but Fernando and I spent like the last hour talking. I asked the questions, and
In an hour before that, just trying to get this set up.
it's been 2 hours. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now. We've been trying to get this going, and we realized it wasn't recording just until now. So we basically went through all the questions and everything else, and yeah.
So for you, those of you listening, see if it's okay. Bump me back the first week of the playoffs. By then, we'll be a little more creative. We'll have some better questions.
Yeah, guys,
As far as like coordinating this and setting this up.
only got a few questions from some of you.
So maybe we'll have 11 questions by then.
Yeah, get one more from 6 other guys that didn't submit anything. So, but either way, man, it was fun talking to you a little bit.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, man. I'm tired. Enjoy service tomorrow. Good luck, man. I play you tomorrow, and I think we have guys playing on Sunday or on Monday, right?
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, Cam Newton throws a lot of passes to Funchess.
Yeah. Oh, you have Funches. Shit, I didn't know that.
We got a lot of players playing who, yeah, Funchess. You got Newton. Let's see, who else do I have?
You're not starting Andrew Luck?
No. First guy, I'm starting golf.
Oh. Yeah, he's who I went with towards the end of the season last year. He actually played well.
Let's see. Marvin Jones, and you're starting Golden Tate.
Golden Tate, and those are Monday night
battle right there, huh?
These are like the Monday night games too, so we won't really know until Monday night how things play.
Probably not. Unless Terry Cohen blows up.
That's right. I have him on Monday night too. That shows you how desperate my team is. Starting Tariq Cohen as my second running back, which I should never have. I drafted one too many wide receivers, man. I was just going for value. And
at what point did you realize you had no running backs? Shit, there's really no running backs for me to get.
Well, there were a couple that I knew I could have gotten in the fifth, sixth round, but some guys in our league took them. You know, like they already had running backs, and they took even more running backs. I thought,
like me.
Yeah, like instead of loading up on wide receivers, they kept loading up on more running backs. I was like, shit. I was hoping that Rex Burkhead was the guy I was hoping to
Okay.
get him later in the draft. Bilal Powell was another one. I think Jones got both Jets running backs. Duke Johnson was another guy I wanted. I got Sonny Michel.
He's a good PPR guy.
Yeah. I got Sonny Michel from the Patriots, but it's the Patriots, man. You just don't know. He's been hurt. One fumble, he's done. They have like 4 other guys that are good. So I'm honestly just hoping that I can find someone on my waiver. Like with my
Sonny
waiver.
Michel might be a good pick, man. They don't really have that many good wide receivers, so they might like a lot to running backs.
Yeah.
You probably put a running back on the slot a lot. I mean, wasn't there a couple years ago where they didn't have too many wide receivers and there was
Deion Lewis, but I think they'll use James White, who is another guy I wanted, but then EL took him. So, like, there were some running backs that I kind of like, oh, I can find them and I can use them, but everyone in our league kept taking like multiple running backs. So I should have just been smart with it. And yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just hoping I can use my waiver, my number 1 waiver on a running back, which again I could have done it with James Conner, but
maybe James Conner will get hurt and you'll pick up his backup. Who's his backup?
his backup, I don't know.
The backup's backup.
I'm just thinking of like really good running backs who get hurt. Their backup automatically becomes like number 1 waiver, like number 1 starter, like Fournette. I don't want guys to get hurt. You know what I mean? I'm not wishing players to be, but you know, if they get injured, they get injured. And then I get them a waiver, I can pick up a running back. But it usually doesn't work out that way. Last year I used my number 1 waiver on a defense, which actually won me the game. But
well, if anyone listening needs a quarterback or a running back, you know who to call. Lines are open.
I need running backs. I'll tell you that right now.
Anyone needs a tight end? Lines are open.
You're already ready to trade Gronk?
Njoku.
Oh, Njoku. Okay. I don't know, man. I stay away from the Browns. So, but you know, he's good, man. He's a monster.
Njoku?
Yeah, he's a really good tight end, man.
Yeah.
He's really good. The one from the Giants, though.
Ingram?
Yeah, I think
they have too many mouths to feed.
Yeah, it worked out from last year, but not this year. You know who was another good tight end that I was wanting to get to? I think Brian got him. The Bucks tight end, OJ Howard.
He's extremely talented, but they're also they have really good. They have 2 good tight ends.
Yeah, but he's the most talented one, and once Jameis comes back, watch. I think he can like blow up.
And I don't think he's going to be playing too many like wide receiver sets because they're putting Deshaun at slot, and then there's Godwin. So, but you never know. He should. I mean, he'll get some. He'll have like good and bad games.
Super Bowl prediction? Do you have one?
I've had like the Vikings for like a while. Past couple of years. I think this might be the year. Vikings, and then AFC. I think Houston.
Wow.
Vikings, Houston. If Deshaun stays healthy.
Who is the MVP?
JJ. If JJ stays healthy, huh?
Who's MVP of the league?
I don't know. We really thought that far ahead. Zeke. No.
Which team's the worst? Worst record?
Worst record? It's a tough question. I mean, Bills are going to be bad. Bucks are going to be bad.
Raiders.
I think Dolphins are going to be bad. Raiders are just going to collapse. Yeah, the Raiders
are going to be terrible. Raiders, Bills, Bucks. Dolphins, I think it won't be like, like 2-14, but I can see them go like 5-11, 6-10,
Yeah, last year Tannehill, enjoy it.
and possibly Gase.
Yeah,
He has a bad year.
yeah. Tannehill goes, so does Gase.
I think if the Bucks flop, Cutter's gone and Jameis is gone too. If yeah, the Bucks might need to like blow it up and rebuild it again.
I don't think Jameis is gonna go. I think they can re-sign him on cheap.
So like a prove it deal.
Yeah, like to sign him on a 2-year deal for not much.
But what's the prove it? Is it
A
on
lot
the
of really
field?
good people around him, huh?
Is the prove it on the field or off the field?
Off.
Yeah, because
Look at his stats. His stats are pretty good.
he's a good quarterback. He's a decent quarterback. Yeah,
He's just an idiot. Just
yeah. Once he did that, man.
those W.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go Ravens Panthers Super Bowl.
Ravens, huh?
Yeah. I think Cam is MVP this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you got him? You just believed in him? Think he's gonna have like another year like he had a few years back?
He had a good year last year too.
He improved.
He never follows a good year with another good year though. That's the thing. It's like
Their
usually
offensive line is a little shaky.
yeah, they lost, but he's never had this much talent around him as he does this year with
Oh, receivers? Yeah.
McCaffrey, and then the big thing for me is
CJ is a good backup.
DJ, but the biggest thing to me is North Turner, who is a great offensive coordinator, and I think he might put him in some positions to do really well. And when Cam doesn't have a good offensive line, he kind of depends on his legs more, which I kind of like. I think he's better when he's moving with the ball instead of just sitting back there because he's not as accurate. But I'm not saying he's gonna like shatter records or anything. I just think the Panthers are going to be really good this year, and he'll be good. And typically, the quarterback that's on like a good team that goes far will win MVP. So that's my. I feel like the Ravens they kind of do it every few years where they just play good defense and run the ball and with trickery. I think they're going to be good. I think John Brown, who Steve has, is going to be a good wide receiver. That's another guy I wanted. But yeah, I think the Bills are probably the worst team. They're going to be bad.
Could be, man. Could be.
But you never know, man. It could be the Jags.
Who do you think is going to be last place in our league?
In our league? It's not fair. Like I kind of thought about it already.
Me too. I was kind of thinking about this.
But then the injury, I think, already kind of hurt even more. But I think Yale's team right now.
Yale's team's pretty bad.
Well, it's
Raj's team is not that great.
Yale's team, because he traded out of the first round, and then he got multiple picks in like the second and third round. But then he lost one of those picks with the injury now with McKinnon. So that really just that really hurt,
I would have said see how James Conner does, but Steve's team's not that great.
Well, Steve never drafts very well. So
that's true.
He never drafts very well. What Steve does is he wakes up at 3:30 in the morning and he plays the waiver wire and he picks up scraps that people don't want. And he doesn't afraid to pay the tax, but that's Steve's strategy.
No. Not afraid to get those Madden packages.
You know what Steve's all about? He's all about I think he thrives off of drafting those guys late that pop. You know what I mean? Like what he wants is bragging rights the following year at the draft of players that he drafted in the like 11th, 12th, 13th round. And he wants them to be drafted really high and then kind of brag about it. Like, oh, I got him in the 13th round and now he's a first round pick. Like Alvin Kamara.
Steve's like the Jerry Jones of fantasy football owner. He doesn't care if they had previous crimes or rape people. He'll still take them.
He just wants to. I think he longs for the respect of his peers, all of us, like in that he like knows football. So when like a guy he drafts really late like does really well for him, it's like the best thing, better than any win. He's like, oh, I knew this. And yeah. So
I told you. I told you.
I'm a genius. I knew everything. So I just want to win, man. That's all I care. It could be ugly. It could be anyway. I just want to win as many games as I can so that it puts me in a good position. So
Yeah.
top 4 is always my goal, to finish in the top 4. So I did it last year. Hopefully I can do it again. I know it's been a year or two now since you made the playoffs.
Yeah. No. Yeah, 2 years, I think.
So Raj is due to make the playoffs. I think he hasn't made the playoffs in like since year 2 or year 1. He's got a really long drought.
Yeah, I got like second, third, and fourth, and then didn't make the playoffs. Or fourth, second, third. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's certain guys that no matter what always tend to do really well. Like Steve Jones is always.
Oh yeah, he's been in the finals how many times now? Twice.
2 out of 3 years. Yeah. So interested to see how Keith does this year now that he's back in.
He's gonna tinker too much. He's gonna knock himself out.
Yeah,
he's just gonna tinker. He's not happy with the team. I mean, it's good. You shouldn't be married to one player. You shouldn't be too gratified, but he's gonna tinker too much.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with tinkering. You got to see like you drafted those guys for a reason. Let's see what they do first, and then kind of go from there. But no, the Andy Dalton pickup was good. I was surprised he didn't do that originally instead of Tyrod Taylor, but I think he read some inside sources.
I think he saw too much Hard Knocks and just decided to give it a shot.
Tyrod's a good quarterback.
Brad Kajus didn't make the team, man.
Yeah, him and his rocks. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So, I was surprised.
The Bucks picked up Nassib.
Yeah, the defensive end, the financial advisor.
Yeah.
I thought he was like a high pick or something. I was surprised they cut him.
Nassib,
yeah.
Yeah, he was.
But, dude, did you see what's his name? Myles Garrett?
He's huge, man.
Dude, he's like physically built like a Greek god. Like,
yeah, it's like his rocks are his abs.
Yeah, like I've never seen a guy like that before. Like yeah, he's gonna be unreal, man. He's gonna get so.
He's an intelligent guy.
Yeah, he seems different than.
Writes poetry.
Yeah, he seems a little different than the other guys. Like the music that he listens to, and he writes poetry. I think he listens to like jazz and classical music, and like a different cat. Like I could totally see him play like 5 or 6 years in the NFL and then just retire and just realize, I don't want to, and then just like use his money for other things. And, I just feel like I don't see him playing football for a very long time.
He'll be an analyst.
But
for sure.
We'll see with what's his name? Baker
Mayfield.
That coach
he might be good. Hugh Jackson. It's terrible.
I don't think it's going well, man.
I think Wiley is the best part of that team.
Who?
Coach Wiley.
Oh, the offensive line coach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's great, man. He's fantastic.
Heck.
Yeah.
Heck.
He's hilarious. And then I love the defensive coordinator, Greg Williams. He's pretty hilarious.
Isn't he the same guy that didn't he get suspended?
Yeah, for like doing the hits on. Yeah, he was actually a head coach though before. He coached the Bills back in like the early 2000s, and then he got fired and he was just a coordinator. But I feel like because Hugh Jackson, his coordinators have all been head coaches before. I don't know. I just kind of feel like
Todd Haley's been a head coach.
He was the offensive coordinator for Pittsburgh, and then when they won the Super Bowl like a couple years ago, when they first started winning with Big Ben, he got the head coaching job for Kansas City.
Really?
Yeah, he was a Kansas. I think he was a Kansas City Chiefs head coach for a few years, and then he got fired, and then Andy Reid got fired, and then Andy Reid was hired by Kansas City.
And then that was before he went to the Bucks.
Who?
After Todd Haley, because he was a coordinator for the Bucks.
Oh, was he?
Pretty sure.
I thought he went back to. Didn't he go back to what's it called? He went back to Pittsburgh, right, for a little bit.
Yeah.
He was with Pittsburgh last year, and then he did a shitty job and left. Let me look at his. Yeah, he's with the Chiefs. Yeah, from 2009 to 2011, he was with the Chiefs. No, he wasn't with the Bucks at all.
He's not. Who was I thinking of?
He was with the Chiefs, then went back to Pittsburgh again for 5 years. Oh shit, no, he was never with Pittsburgh. Like before, so he was with Arizona, then he went to Kansas City, and then he went to Pittsburgh after Kansas City and stayed there for 5 years. I thought he was already with Pittsburgh before, but I guess not. Yeah, I remember him with Kansas City. He would wear like a visor with like frosted tips, like a surfer dude. Weird coach, but
yeah.
We'll see, man.
All right,
man.
Right.
1 a.m. here. It's 12 a.m. there. I'm tired.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. Good chatting.
Good luck tomorrow.
Good luck, man. I hope you lose. Hope you lose. I hope we both score a lot of points, but I win by.
I think it's gonna be a high scoring week. Me and you.
We're off to a good start with those two guys. Watch the rest of our team shit the bed. So probably
see how it goes.
No one else does anything else.
Popping bottles this year.
Popping bottles. Yeah, you guys missed that question. He does keep champagne in the freezer and the fridge.
Save that question for
another time.
Yeah, another time, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, all right, man. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.